Hi, welcome to today's webinar. Today's webinar will be achieving passive income. Is it a myth or doable? Yeah. So this is a topic that's very close to me because I think that every one of us are wondering how to achieve this and whether it's even possible to achieve this. So today I would like to hear from you. I will share my experience. I will share some information that I gather around, and we will cover this topic today. All right. So let's get started. So again, I have to give this disclaimer. I'm not a financial licensed advisor. I'm only sharing for educational purposes. And most of the time, even for me, I always lose money first, practice, learn, and then get better. Then only I make money. So it's quite common to lose first before achieving profits. Yeah, I don't want to overpromise. I don't want to overclaim, and I'm not here to even tell you what to do. I'm just sharing as an educational platform. Okay. So if you want financial advice, please consult with your licensed financial advisor. Okay, so to me, I believe that there are three types of income that we are supposed to do, or there are three types of income in the market here today. One is active income. This is where we work, we get salary, we get paid, we trade our time for money, lah, basically. So salary, wages, commissions, bonuses, consultation services will be part of active income. And we also have passive income, where you basically generated income from your assets without you working for it actively. So basically, you set it up, you let it go, little bit of monitoring, and then you generate income from your assets. So can be businesses, can be royalties, can be rental income, affiliate marketing, MLM, and today I'll focus a few on digital marketing side also, how to build passive income. And of course, we have also portfolio income. This is where we purchase and then we sell it to get a higher return from what we purchase. So the differences between what we buy and what we sold, that will be our portfolio income, like capital gains in stock, shares and stocks, can be properties, can be collectibles like games, watches, action figures. There's so many collectibles here. I have no idea how to do it, but I know the market has it. There's a huge market for it. And currency exchange, forex, right? People trade forex, they buy, and hopefully they sell and they make money. So that's where portfolio incomes comes in. In my understanding, okay, when I use dictionary, when I use ChatGPT, I was finding what is passive income, and everybody will give different opinion. So to me, I just want to summarize this based on my opinion, and I will summarize like this: passive income is money earned without trading time for it. Basically, you do not have to work actively to earn passive income. So usually you set it up, which is, you take time, you take effort, but once you set it up, you can practically forget about it and you will return, you get money. Yeah, that's where from passive income. So that is my definition of passive income. So if you have a different definition, let me know in the chat room. But this is where I think that it's summarized perfectly. Now, just want to give you also expectation. Passive income doesn't mean it's financial freedom. You can earn passive income of 1 ringgit a day, or 5 ringgit a day, or 30 ringgit a month, and it's still passive income. Now, whether it covers your financial or not, that's a different matter. All right. So, the ultimate goal, I think, is everybody wants is if their passive income can cover their lifestyle, whether you're spending 5,000 a month, you can generate 5,000 a month passively, that should be covering your financial freedom. So that is another different topic for another day. I just want to focus on passive income. Yeah. So even if you're making $1 a day or 10 cents a day, it is still passive income in my opinion. Now, I want to hear from you. So you can see that this girl is probably sleeping, money coming down. I took these images from obviously AI again generated. But do you think that is possible? I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Wow, all of you say can. Anyone don't agree? Anyone thinks it's a myth? Now, I'm not here to tell you it's possible or not. I will just present as it is. At the end of it, whether you change your mind, whether you think it's possible, I leave it up to you. All right. So that's what we'll do today, the next 1 hour. So let's go to focus on the benefits of passive income first. So this image represents the golden chalice, where if you watch Indiana Jones enough, you will realize that he's always fighting for the chalice of youth. He wants to have eternal youth, yeah, eternal life. So drink from it and you have eternal life. So I'm not sure whether it's doable or it's a myth also, but I think passive income is quite similar to it. So let's explore together whether it's possible or not, right? Financial independence. I think that one of the biggest benefit that all of us want is financial independence, to have choice in life, to have choices in life. Whether you want to work or don't want to work, up to you. Whether you want to go for traveling, you want to go for holiday, up to you. Whether you want to work, up to you. And I think that's what we want, right? Every one of us want that because end of the day, if you don't have that choice, it's not actually worth living. I mean, in my opinion, it's simply because it's just like a slave. You understand? Slave to banks, slave to debts, slave to a lot of things. I mean, they say that slavery has ended many, many hundreds years ago. Now, I think many people are still slaves. They have to get up on time. They have to go to work. If they don't go to work, they'll be screwed. They can't survive. Those are very, very dangerous in my opinion. So that's why it's very close to me. I believe that everyone should have financial independence. Why? Simply to have choices in their life. So I think that's the most important thing. Whether what you want to do is up to you, but I think it's very important to have choices in life, right? I think that's important. After choice in life, you can have flexibility and time freedom. Many of us do not know what's the meaning of time freedom. And I realized this when I was around 40s. Now I'm about 46. Yeah, this year I'm 46. So it took me very, very long to understand this because of financial education, people don't actually teach this. Correct. So as much as I can, I want to share because at the end of the day, if you're young and you're listening to this, you've got a very good head start. But to me, I think that flexibility, time freedom is very, very important. Okay. Um, you can go, like I mentioned, traveling. You can go, have a balanced life, fulfilling life, and those kind of things are very important because at the end of the day, I always mention this: you do not want to be slaves to the monetary system, which is the banks, which is your boss, which is your job, that kind of things. Well, of course, it's good to work, but at the end of the day, there are more to life. You understand what I'm saying? There's more to just working until you die and then not enjoying. You're taking all the money that you work for the last 40, 50 years and then paying for medical, and then after that, you just go. To me, that's not life. And then having choices, having the flexibility, and of course, the time freedom is very important to me. That's why I want to share this topic to y'all. And of course, also diversification of income source. So I think, end of the day, we have seen MCO come, MCO go. We have seen thousands of people lost their job, thousands of people lost their homes, thousands of people, just got wiped out, maybe hundreds of thousands, yeah, in Malaysia itself. We never know, right? The exact figure. And the impact was so huge. Banks, they don't really care. Whether it's up or down, they still make more money. In fact, during MCO, they make more money than ever. So these are things that, uh, we want to learn how to utilize the financial education to our benefit. So I think diversification of income source is important, and relying on a single source, especially a job that you don't control or a job or a business that you don't have, that is very risky. Okay. Today, a friend of mine, uh, before I talk about a friend, I want to talk about this image here. And this is a very nice AI generated image because it shows that I want to do a money tree. So we have multiple trees that are producing money. And I couldn't find that. It generated these coins, but it shows the implication that I want to share with you, the diversification of income source. So if today a tornado or flood take over this, it's okay. I have another money tree and I can continue taking care until it heals. And if this is not good, this is still there. So that is very important for me, and I hope also for you, because end of the day, if you're just owning a job, it's quite risky. And I always tell my staff also, end of the day, diversify, learn how to use the utmost of your financial education to grow your business. And today, I want to share with you. My friend actually shared this with me, and because this is public, I can also share this with all of you. And this is a guy who worked for 25 years, have 25 years experience, lost their job. Okay, December, 9 months no job, which is, correct. December, today is August, 9 months no job. And then he says that he is actually asking for help, and he asked me to share. So I'm sharing this to all of you, but I want you to learn from this. 25 years experience. So basically, if you're starting work at 25, you're 25, that's 50 years old. 50 years old, you're at your prime, your knowledge, your ability, but you cannot get a job. Okay, so that is very, very interesting because at the end of the day, this guy is a VP of senior director level. Huh. But you know what? He can also do professional service, account management, technical support, lowering down just to get a job simply because I would say that he will lose his house. Correct? Yeah. I'm going to have to sell my house since it's obviously not sustainable to have no income for this long. So heads up to him. He can last for 9 months, but I don't think anyone, I mean, not many people can last 9 months without any income, but still can sustain your lifestyle. So heads up to him. If you can help him, please do. He's on LinkedIn. His name is there. But I want to share with you, what if this happened to us? What if this happened to me? I'm thinking, so do I have an ability to create income? So that's very important, right? The ability to create income, because end of the day, today, especially 2023, jobs are, people know, it's not permanent. Yes, I agree. Maybe 20 years ago, during my father's time, people work one job, people have one income, and they can take care of the whole family. And I agree. But you know what? Inflation comes in. I think the enemy of time is inflation. Uh, and today, minimum also, I think people in a family, husband and wife start working. If they have big family, even both must start working. One income cannot survive, especially in KL, Penang, Selangor. So if you have understood what I shared with you, time is actually our enemy because of inflation that will erode our income, will erode our finance. But also, if you can build passive income, time will be our friend because at the end of the day, we can make extra income more as we go along. Does it make sense to you? Because end of the day, we can't control time, we can't control inflation. We can only control our income, our potential ability to earn. And I think that's important and it's very close to me, as I mentioned, because end of the day, I don't want to be like this guy. No offense to him. I do feel him, that's why I'm sharing to help him, but I don't want to be him. And I don't think anyone wants to be him also, because if you have a job, anytime you can go. Okay, so this is something that has been, thinking, striking me a lot, that all the efforts that we put in, when the business doesn't want you, I'm a business owner, so I can say this, yeah. When the business, you can't survive, they will just close down. And of course, I do care for my employees, but at the end of the day, I mean, everyone takes care of themselves first, I would say. Let's look at the requirements to generate passive income. So here I have capital versus knowledge, efforts, times, and skill. So capital versus knowledge, effort, time, and skill. So, and what it generates, because a lot of people misunderstood this. Yeah. So for example, if you want to have no capital, I mean, not to say no capital, if you don't want to have no time, that means you just don't want to think, there's not much skill. You can put interest income, lah. Basically FD in bank, just put in the money and you'll get interest. However, 3-4% a year is quite standard now. With the inflation going up at 2023, maybe you get 4-5% next year. I do not know, but do take note that this is double-edged sword. People who have debt, inflation goes up, they will suffer. People who have capital, inflation goes up, they will make money. So in this case, if you have capital, the more capital you have, the more you put into bank, very easily you get passive income. So 3-4%, I think is quite standard. Now, you can also do passive investments like uh, ETF, stock market, uh, mutual trust, ASB, unit trust, whatever is it. Yeah, you can all do this, and that's where you get passive investment. And sometimes you probably get higher a little bit than interest income, but also can lose money. All right. Again, I'm not a financial expert. I'm just sharing as it is based on my experience. Now you can also do active investments, and you can generate passive income, which is you understand, stocks, whatever that you can do, businesses, up to you. So, but do you realize that as you go along more, you require less capital, but it requires more skill set. And this is where I want to share with you that the first rule of passive income is to have a lot of skills that you spend on your time to grow yourself. Because at the end of the day, uh, if you have only one skill like a job, it's going to be very difficult. But if you have the ability to create money, I think that's important. So whether it's a business system or whether it's intellectual properties. So what do I mean by that? I'll explain to you. So for example, if you just want to earn, interest from banks, it's quite easy. It's quite safe. Bank don't default. I mean, not in Malaysia. You don't see bank closing down like America. But even in America, the banks close down. The government will just bail them out, correct or not, or the bigger banks will just take them out and it's okay. So technically, I would say that banks are quite safe. So 3-4% here. Cons, return to low inflation, maybe default rates, not in Malaysia, but probably in other countries. So you can do like FD, P2P financing. There's a lot nowadays. You just Google it or ChatGPT it. What are the latest P2P financing? I received email. There was like Islamic P2P financing now. It's quite interesting. Yeah, you can do for 90 days, 180 days, 6 months, up to you. Okay. You can also invest passively. You can get an agent to help you. You can get a professional investor to help you. You just pay them a fee, lah. So they will take lah. So like now this is a very personal opinion. I don't like mutual fund because before I even put in, they take their fees. They the investor, the agents, and then from there, whether you make money or not, they will take 4 or 5%. I mean, I do not know the exact, but they will take first, and then you have to make like 10% return, and then only make money. So mutual fund, no. But if you really like to do this, probably I would say ETF or S&P 500, where it's quite stable in the long term. Okay, so that's where you go. Unit Trust, Amanah Saham. Those who are Bumi Putra, you probably should invest in ASB. On average, you get 5%. Liquidity is very amazing. If you don't really worry about liquidity, you can also put it into your EPF. So some of you probably say that, EPF, 20, 30 years, 40 years later, no money in the EPF, how? That's another discussion for another day, okay? So that's invest passively. Now, invest actively will be, you have to have a lot of skills. You need to know how to read, the financial report of a company. That's where the stocks comes in. If you're not talking about stocks, we talk about properties. You need to know how to buy, where to buy, correct or not? If you want to invest in angel investment, you want to know whether the business are good, whether the founders are good, whether they can do or not. So this requires a lot of skill set, I believe, the more skill set compared to just these two. And of course, if you can do this, good for you. Now, of course, if you have a lot of skill set, you can build businesses, system, and make a lot of money. You call the shot. Of course, the failure rate is very high, and change is only constant because there's so many variables. As a business owner, I understand this. I started DMC in 2016. Yeah, it is 2023 now. It's almost 7 years. I would say it's not that bad. We all made our millions, and we are happy with that. But can we grow further? And that is where the challenge comes in, right? So that's important. If you own a business, MLM, agency systems, franchise. Now, one thing that I don't want any one of you to do is, if you do not have business experience and you think that upon EPF when you're 55 and you get, let's say, 500,000, 1 million cash out, and that's where you start a business and you buy a franchise. Probably that's why a lot of people fail, because you have no experience, but you spend so much money one time out because of the EPF money that you get, and then you fail. Or you take that money and you go and invest in stock market that you don't know. This is something important also. When I first started stock, I can remember, I listened to very, very smart gurus. Everybody who are very big on the internet, people who I know personally, they say, buy this, what they tell me to buy? Top glove. Top glove, go and buy. Idiot like me, go and buy during the peak, and then when I buy, the thing all drop down. So, do I blame anyone? No, I don't blame anyone, but it's a learning fee to me, because I didn't spend time learning. I didn't spend time learning properly, and I invest my money to learn. So it's like a learning fee, I would say. So, if you can right now, start a small business, experience a little bit, fail, it's okay, but start small lah. Don't when your EPF comes in and then you start. When you're 55, you're a little bit older, you don't have that much energy, you want to start. I don't think that's a right move to do. Okay, and that's just a personal opinion. Whether you agree or not, it's entirely up to you. Now, of course, you can be an inventor. Inventor is amazing, right? You can produce, I don't know, like if you invent something, you can get IP rights. If you are a composer of music, you can also get music rights. Yeah, you can get patent right. Yeah, all these are good, but I have no skill whatsoever to produce things. I'm not an inventor. I definitely am not talented at anything. If you are, you should explore it. But what I know is inventor can be digital products. And today I want to share with you digital a little bit more, because my company is still digital marketing. So I'll focus a little bit more on digital. But I want to share with you the whole big picture so that you begin to understand. If you can't sing, you can't act, you are not good looking as me, you don't have talents whatsoever, you still can make very good money by being an inventor, by doing digital products. Yeah, something which I'm very interested to share with you today also. Those are, to me, types of methods of passive income. Some requires less skill, some requires more skill set. So I did some research yesterday based on ChatGPT. You have not used ChatGPT, I strongly suggest that you use it. Use version 4, pay $20, you get all this data. So I actually asked ChatGPT, tell me today, up to date, what is the latest FD rates highest in Malaysia. So I got public bank, 4%. So I summarize for you. You don't have to search, but if you want to validate, please validate, yeah? Go to the counter and validate. Maybe they change, I do not know, but please validate. Because I already can pull from the internet, yeah? And of course, Alliance Bank will give you about 4.1%. And surprisingly, Bank Islam, come and guess. How much interest is Bank Islam giving? Now, the funny thing is Bank Islam didn't market and promote this big, but they are the highest paying FD in Malaysia today. How I know? Let me just share with you my experience. I want to draw my money out from Bank Islam to put into public bank. And the fellow asked me why. And I say, of course, public bank is giving 4%. You know, how much can you give me? He said, hey, do you know that Bank Islam has actually more FD rate? And I was like, sure, tell me how much. So I wanted to guess, how much do you think it is? The FD rate in Bank Islam. So I tried to use ChatGPT, also cannot find. Of course, when I Google it, I can get direct answer, but they don't actually promote. What do you think? Most banks will give you, like I said, the highest is 4.1 now. I can see from Alliance Bank. So they go by point something interest, right? It's not going to be 5, it's not going to be 6, it's not going to be 7. It's almost impossible because if they do that, nobody will invest in any other banks. Everybody will go to Bank Islam. Bank Islam today is like 4.5, which is 0.5% much more than public bank. And I was like mind blown. Wow, you can get the kind of fees. Of course, if you have more, you can negotiate, but basically 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5. I think the maximum is 4.5. Let me know. Just go and visit them. They will let you know what are their fees. How much you need to put in. You get 4.5. So that is, to me, very easy to do. Just put it in. Wait 6 months. Wait 1 year. Depend on how long you want to put, and you get the fixed FD. All right. These are all fixed FD. Don't worry. It's all fixed. I know sometimes you got an effective rate, you have to put it here, put in there. I did my research, so I'll give you as easy as possible. Now, on a high dividend yield stock, when I ask ChatGPT, there's so many. Some are giving like 20%, some are giving like 10%, 8%. I would say dividend stock is passive here. If you buy low, sell high, those are portfolio income. So we're not talking about portfolio income today, we're talking about dividend. So to me, I can give you this advice. Only buy stock that you think that you want to hold for a long time, and at the same time, you can earn dividend as before you sell. So I think that's the correct way to do it. Don't just go for a dividend stock that gives you 20% a year, because if you think about it, their stocks will give so high, but their business is not making money. That's why they attract you to buy the stock. But overall, they will go very low, and then after that, just rubbish, So again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research. You can actually use ChatGPT, high dividend yield stock 2023. In the last 5 years, ask them to compare. They actually can do it for you. Many people don't know that ChatGPT can do all these things. They can actually evaluate even stock markets for you. Okay, but you need to use 4. Okay, if you use 3.5, it doesn't work. Properties is one of the biggest topic, I think, in Malaysia. I think it's quite amazing that many people are interested in. I dabble in a couple of properties, but to me, it's always for the long term, not for the do it properly. Yeah, because I will say this: if you go to the bank and the bank says, "Sorry, Charles, you are not able to get this property," do not manipulate the system. Do not manipulate your pay slip. Do not manipulate your income or whatever that you do. Don't manipulate, because if the bank says that you cannot afford, means you cannot afford. And I think banks are use them as a business partner rather than a tool, So when you use them as a business partner, it's good. So if they think they cannot afford, and they got so many financial experts inside the bank, and they got all these people that tell you that you cannot afford, good, you listen. But if you think they can afford, good for you, you just buy that. But to me, if you want to earn passive income, make sure that your rental can cover your rent and maintenance. So technically, it's hard for you if you have 3 or 4 properties or more, 3 or more, because you will get 70%. And of course, if you're older, like me, maybe 45, you only get probably 25 years, because you can loan up to 70 years. So if age is at your side and you only have 1 or 2 houses or below 2, you can get 90% loan. It's not bad, right? And most property, I'm not talking about sub-sale, I'm talking about new launches, they will probably give you 10% discount. So technically, you don't have to put money up front. Now, the only caveat that I want to share with you is this. And I have a very simple rule for properties. Very simple. Make sure that you do the research first. Number one, your rental, how much? That's the average rental. whether it's fully furnished or furnished is up to you. So this is very important. That means the rental for the whole block or the whole building, how much is it? That's the first rule, so that you know whether if the bank asks you to pay 2,000, you can rent out for 2,005. Good for you. That's where it comes in, correct? The differences that you can earn passively or even break even, up to you. Yeah. The second rule is when you buy properties, make sure that you buy lower than market price in the median of the surrounding 5 kilometer. So that's what I do. So if it's 5 kilometer, if all condo are there and the average price is 400,000, I probably want to buy the lowest, probably 350, 300,000. And that's the only two rules that I have. If you can fulfill these two rules, the rest of it, LRT lah, shopping mall lah, schools, you will see technically all will come together one. But these are the two main things, and I just want to share that with you. And probably you can get good deals. Search for it, up to you. Spend some time, and don't rush into it. And I just want to share a few of these here. Not only you can get passive income, or maybe just break even, it's up to you. But for properties, you can earn two times. One is also the portfolio income, because as you age, building equities grows. Yeah, that means properties are getting more expensive. After MCO, we check the property price, it went up by 25%. So today is very, very high, the price of new property development. And I was just, talking to my condo community today. We're talking about property price. And, some people say the last 10 years, they bought a house for 180,000. Today is 300,000. So on average, 180, 350,000. So in 10 years, it went 180 to 350. So that's equity. So that's portfolio income where you can sell. So technically, if you minus the income tax, 10 years, you don't pay so much tax. You pay for the lawyers and whatsoever. It's quite good in a way, right? So think about it, yeah? So there's two kinds of income that you can earn, but we're focusing on passive income. So technically, if people rent, you should cover and make a little bit more money. That's good for you. And do you know that only in Malaysia that you can buy property for zero down payment? Only in Malaysia. You go to US, you go to Vietnam, you need to pay at least 70%, maybe 50% upfront, 60% loan. It's crazy, right? They don't give you so high loan. I think only in Malaysia you can get zero down payment, which is very interesting. I love Malaysia. Okay, let's move into content. Yeah, so we learn money, FD, stock. So we are going up at the skill set level. Yeah, so property is not that hard in a way, but make sure you buy good one. Again, I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a property guru. Just sharing with you as it is. Yeah. Now, of course, you can also do content. Okay, a lot of people today producing content. I was talking to few educators in universities and colleges, yeah, few of them, and they said that 70% of SPM leavers today do not want to or don't want to go higher education. So technically, universities is a dying breed, and they are also trying to do blended learning. You can come to my college lah to be cool and things like that, or you can learn online, which is very interesting. 70% don't want to continue the studies. So this is where I get worried, because if this continues, Malaysia will be brain dead in the next 20 years. Not 20 lah, 10 years lah. Brain dead. Because people don't want to study to be engineer. There's only 30% in the market, right? People don't want to study to be doctors. People don't want to study to be lawyers. People don't want to study to be professional. Because all of these people now, they want to come out, they want to do gig economy, they want to do content producer. They can say, oh, why I go and work for people, salary 2,000, I do my own content, I can make more money. And yes, I agree. If you are good and you are good looking and you have charisma, it's quite easy to get a followers on YouTube, on TikTok, on YouTube Shorts, Instagram, Facebook. No, Facebook no lah. Those are a few platforms that I mentioned. And that's where they earn money. So let me see how much we can earn, so I can give you real data instead of just throwing it. And there's also called YouTube Shorts. So YouTube got two now. YouTube is a normal one, and also got YouTube Shorts. Now, YouTube Shorts, to monetize it, you need to understand, in 3 months, 90 days, you need to have 10 million views accumulated in your video. So you need to post a lot of videos in the first 90 days. If you cannot hit that, you have to wait another 90 days. So they will take 90 days rolling. Like if you miss a credit card, in your Citrus, they have the rolling kind of, that you miss a payment. It's the same thing. And you need to have 1K subs. I think the 1K subs is easy. The 10 million views is difficult, okay, in my opinion. So how is it goes as my experience, right? I read a lot, I study a lot. In the first 3 months, you have to just continue producing content and you don't see anything. You don't see much effect if you're starting from scratch. The day will come where you will just see 1 or 2 videos will go viral and your whole channel, all the videos will just carry up, and that's why you get a 10 million views. And it happens all the time. Yeah, I won't say all the time. It happens most of the time. That is why YouTube set this rule. Okay, so for the normal YouTube, it's probably 4,000 minutes. I don't think they have it here, but it's my head. 4,000 minutes for views, and you need to have 1,000 subscribers. So when we started our DMC YouTube channel, we just, it's not to cover our passive income, but I mean, not to cover our active income, but just to have a little bit of passive income, a couple of hundred here and there. You just make video, and we are still earning up to today. So it's good money. So you can go to DMC training YouTube. You can Google on your own, or YouTube on your own. But my point is, for every, you need to monetize. You need to monetize. So you need 4,000 watch hours, and then 1,000 subscribers. You can already monetize. So how much would they pay you? So depends. Ask ChatGPT to give me the latest thing. So depends on the video content. If you are, for example, luxuries, cars, finance, of course, banks, all this money making, YouTube will pay content producer more because advertisers charge more. So you can see that. Obviously, demographics is higher, depending where your viewers are. US is the highest, Europe country probably the second, the lowest probably Southeast Asian country like Malaysia, India, Thailand. That's just the way it is. And depends on the video length also. The more length you have, 10 minutes video or more, you can have multiple breaks in the ad. Which is interesting. Of course, you want to have video quality, ad type, display ads, overlay ads, skippable ads, non-skippable video ads that you can watch the few seconds before the video plays. Very irritating, right? Those are paid more, technically. Bumper ads, seasonality. Of course, during Christmas, during Black Friday in the US, people tend to pay more so that content producers also get more. So this is where you get. And on average, 1,000 views, you get paid $3 to $5. So if you are in Southeast Asia like Malaysia and your viewers are here, it depends. You probably get about $2 to $3 based on my experience also. So that is something, just a rough calculation for you to take note of. So having said that, I just want to show you a case study. You can actually go to Social Blade. Okay, Social Blade tells you in a particular channel, whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok, there are a few platforms of video content where they can tell you how much your potential earning is. So I want to show you this because I want to motivate you so that you can at least get started, and it's not difficult to get started. I'm not here to tell you how to do it. I'm just sharing with you that people have done it and how much they can earn. Okay, so this is a video of cats. Okay, I will show you live later, Social Blade. This is a video of cat. So it's only 1 year old. You can see 1 year old in August 29. Today is August 16, right? In the US, in once a 1 year, they get 52 million video views, and they only got 144,000 subscribers. But I want you to take a look. They have 474 videos uploaded. So technically, if you reverse engineer, they make about 1.5 videos every day, 1.5 videos. Now, do take note that this is 2022. AI wasn't that popular yet. I believe AI only came in the first quarter of 2023. So, on average, they are growing by 100% for every video views on a monthly basis. So they're growing, they're growing exponentially, and they have 72.4% of data. So I like data because it validates what I say. And on estimate, $53,800 a month, and they're making about 40 to 645. Based on what I mentioned just now, you just take 13 million divided by 1,000 and then times $3 to $5. Of course, shorts you get paid a little bit more because they want a 100 million fund, but I think it started because they want to fight TikTok, right? It's only just started a couple of months ago only, YouTube Shorts monetization. So it's very, very new. But my point is, let's just take half of it. Half of it is about $350,000 USD. That's about 1.5 billion ringgit a year. Just half. So they produce videos content. So they do cats video. Okay, shorts. So you can take a look. So we want to find the exact one. I think this is the exact one. Cats video, you can see here, cats videos, right? So in this case, I also took their cats video. You can see the handler, the YouTube handler. So it's the same fella. And this is the exact video they post on a daily basis, 1.5 videos. Basically, every 2 days, they produce 3 videos. So on a daily basis, they upload about 6-second video, and that's it. So if you want to reverse engineer, there are a lot of people who are doing this. And every video you can see there's 4,000, 10,000, 17,000, 70,000. But as you go along, it will just accumulate, like I mentioned, because all you need to do is 1, 2 viral videos and everything will pull up. And this is something that you need to be consistent. But let me ask you this question. Can you wait 3 months constantly doing every single day? Maybe post 2 videos for 3 months, not seeing any income. Can you do that? If you think you can, this is very good. You can reverse engineer. There's a lot. This is what I'm showing. You reverse engineer them, see how they do, follow what they do. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can just open any one here. It's almost 6 seconds and it's almost the same thing. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is what I do. When you do things, reverse engineer people, study them, see what they do, post exactly. Like I said, don't reinvent the wheel. Because why? There's so many data on the internet that we can do. We can follow. Will it get saturated? I don't think so. Yeah, there are probably 400 million people in the US. Don't quote me on that. But, there's so many people there, why can't you just get this kind of views, right? And you can see from data, it's actually growing. And you can do a lot. Yeah, for example, top 10 charts, where people make, this one, top 10 beautiful animals, top 10 food, just reverse engineer. You can see a lot of things that people are doing. So with ChatGPT today, with AI today, this has gotten so easy to do. All these people started before AI. Right now with AI, I think it's, gives you a very unfair advantage if you can leverage AI to do all these things. So technically, you just see what they do. In this case, it's just a video. There's no voice, just a music background playing in the background, and that's it. Okay, so I'll show you all these things. So that is Social Blade. Now, of course, if you do long videos, you get paid higher. Like I mentioned, $3 to $5 for every 1,000 view. Yeah, so there's something that extra income. Now, of course, there's also a very big platform, which is TikTok. It's much, much, much easier to get views today. Very good for business awareness stage. But I have no idea. I've not done it, so I cannot talk much. But I will share a few based on theory. The rest I've done it, so I can tell you exactly how it is. But TikTok, I have no idea. I mean, I researched lah. Huh? So basically, they pay you for 1,000 views, 2 to 4 cents. YouTube pay you $2 to $5, $3 to $5, 1,000 dollars. This one pay you 2 to 4 cents. So you need to weigh. You need to weigh because end of the day, getting 1 million viral video on YouTube is harder compared to TikTok. So probably 10 times harder. So even 10 times harder, like say for example, 4 to 40 cents. If it's 1,000 times harder, then it makes more sense, correct or not? I mean, you understand what I'm saying? But it's only like so little. Yeah, I don't think it's worth, but people are making money. Yeah, how they are making money? Because not only you get paid by advertisement, you get paid by live streaming. So this is where people give virtual gifts. TikTok ads, people give. I think they want a bag. Yeah, again, don't quote me because I have no clue how to make money on TikTok. I've never done it before, so I really got no clue. But it's something that I will probably look into it because if I were to do YouTube Shorts here, it's exactly like TikTok. Does it make sense? So obviously YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all are following TikTok. But since TikTok are paying good money, I mean YouTube is paying good money. Why not, right? Why not? So YouTube Shorts are a different way of monetization. You need to understand the landscape video, which is the one $3 to $5 for every 1,000 views. But why not? Yeah, why not? You can do both. So that's video, and right now I want to cover SEO. This is my favorite topic because I really love SEO. You basically rank on Google, and I just want to share with you how people actually earn this. Yeah. So as long as you can rank in Google, that means when people type something, your website is number one on Google, the first page, you get traffic. Correct? So when you get traffic, this is where the magic happens. When you get traffic, yeah, people actually will click on the ads. So if you see like these kind of things here, this is called Google Ads. Now, of course, there are Taboola, there are many, many other, network of ads, but obviously Google pays the highest. Yeah. So it's quite easy to get nowadays compared to last time. If you have a website, you have good traffic, you can apply in Google AdSense. This is called Google AdSense, all right? So you can earn from Google AdSense. So if you see an ad here, people click on the ad, you get paid. So for example, let's just show you a real life thing. In this case, let's go to the star. So you can see the star has a lot of traffic on a daily basis, right? They earn from advertisement on top here. I mean, this is also the advertisement, let's say Talent Corp will pay them. I don't know how much. You can ask them for the code, maybe 25,000 a week. I do not know. But they can get, when people click here, they get paid. So the average click will be about 2, 3, 4%, depending on whether people like it or not. Yeah, but ads are all these ads lah. So as you go down everywhere, there are ads. And then if you scroll some more down, sometimes they are promoted. Let me just show you a promoted one. So that's also ads, or people can actually pay to be on a star newspaper. And you can do a lot of websites, just content websites, and earn money from this. And this is probably one of the easiest things, because today with AI, you can generate articles. You can easily rank on Google, much easier compared to last year. So now this is promoted stories. So these are also ads. Some people pay, some are ads. Okay, so it is all case ad. So I believe this is Outbrain. So we have Taboola, Outbrain, Google Adsense. These are the biggest one lah. So they actually pay similar to this. So yeah, you can be a content publisher. You can write a blog, and then when people are keen, people read your blog, you get traffic. That's where you earn passive income. And how much can you earn? So let's go and see how much you can earn. So basically, they count again cost per mile, CPM, and CPC. Earn two incomes. Per click, you get paid. So on average, let's say for 1,000 traffic, is 0.25 to $3 for 1,000. So you just imagine, reverse engineer the Star newspaper, how many millions of views they get on a monthly basis. 1 million divided by 1,000, and then you times that $2, $3, $1, whatever is it. I think for the Star, maybe they earn $1 per 1,000 views, because they're news portal. If you are talking about more niche like financial or for investment, people will pay more money for those kind of things, your CPM goes up. All right. So I've doing this a very long time. So what I know that Google pays you 68%, Google takes 32%. So if the advertisers pay $1 per click, you get 68 cents per click, Google keeps 32 cents. So it's a win-win situation. The highest click that I got is probably about 50 ringgit, one click, just one click, boom, 50 ringgit. And it was good. And it's only one time, obviously, all these years. But I always remember that one click, 50 ringgit. I just imagine one click, 50 ringgit. So you divide, 68% goes to me, 32% goes to them. How much will the advertisers pay? Definitely more than 50 ringgit, correct or not? And that's how people earn money. So that's very passive. The moment you rank on Google, you can earn all these things already. Okay, so that's one way of generating really passive income. Now, the second thing that you can also do with SEO income, it is to earn affiliate commission. So if you go to Google today, right, I think most affiliate marketers like me, we know what to do, how to rank on Google, so we earn a lot of affiliate money also. Okay, obviously I earn from my leads from my company, DMC, but just to give you an idea, this is exactly how it's done, right? So if I were to go to Google today, I'll show you live here, and I will just type in, you can also do the same. You can just go to best vacuum cleaner in Malaysia, or Singapore, or Thailand, whatever country is the same one, okay? There are always affiliate marketers who are ranking on the first top 3. Technically, they're always top 3 lah. Brands, they do not do SEO one. Brands, they prefer pay ads. Okay, so all these people, you can see like Product Nation. Okay, this is an affiliate website. How do you justify the affiliate website? They promote everything. Okay, so you can see they earn from Adsense. All right, and then they earn from Shopee. They earn from Lazada. They earn from MMX. So whatever that you click, they will earn. Because at the end of the day, they have cookies to track, and then they will earn. So technically, if you scroll down, you see whatever you buy, whether you want to buy this or you want to buy that, they don't care, because to them, they just show top 10. Now, for affiliate marketer, let me tell you a secret. The more commission people pay me, the more higher I recommend you. That's common sense, right? I mean, so as a reader, right, if you do not know about this, do not think that, wow, number one means the best. No, number one means they get paid the highest. We get paid the highest commission. All right. Now, obviously, Lazada, Shopee pays very little commission. You can go to their website and check out the affiliate commission. But I don't even focus on local market, because if you can do this, you can do for international market. All right, or not? So I do not know how much Shopee Lazada is paying, but I think they make a couple of ringgit here and there. Not bad, right? Not bad. So you can see some more. Okay, Kachel's a brand. Okay, Home Decor Malaysia. So again, you can see that affiliate website. So you technically will see affiliate website is always the same layout one. All right, always the same layout one. And then they will check pricing. Lazada is always the same one. Yeah, cannot run one. And why I like SEO very much is because you earn passive income from once you rank, you earn passive income from AdSense, from affiliate. You can also earn portfolio income. Portfolio income means you can sell this website in the near future. If you are making money, you can sell in Flippa. So just to share with you, is Flippa is a places where people sell, buy website. So if you are a content producer, you can sell website. So I'll give you one example, like this guy. His site is sold at $15,000. His monthly profit is 287 a month, and he has a multiple of 3.3, meaning every month is making 383. The website owner says, "You pay me 3 months, 3 years, sorry, 3 years income. I will sell this website." And actually, people bought 3 years income. I mean, so you can earn one website for 3 years. So these are portfolio websites that you can earn extra money by doing this. So then you ask me, Charles, why do people actually buy website where they can build? Now, to build a website for SEO, I want to tell you the pros and the cons. Yeah, this was the pros. Cons will probably take 6 months to a year to rank. So you need to build articles 6 months to a year. Again, no income by the time you rank. Yeah, 6 months to a year. Can you wait that long? And what happens after 1 year that you don't even rank? So some people just, I buy upfront, then I wait 3 years because it's already ranking. I get back my income. You understand what I'm saying? But after they get back the income, 3 years, after that they get passive income, continue on a monthly basis. If their site is continue producing, number one ranking, correct, And then eventually after 10 years, they can also sell this. Just imagine 10 years later, how much the site will worth. Okay. So as I seen Flipper in a very, very many years in my experience, just like property, they go up by time also. So again, just to share with you, I started my business teaching this, how to build real estate online. So I call it OREB, OREB, Online Real Estate Blueprint. Okay, I don't know what to teach this because I'm more focused on educational certs like DMC, diploma, degree, masters, that kind of things. But this was my passion very, very long time ago. So that's why I can really tell you with passion that it works very, very well. And people just buy domains, site, build, rank, sell, continue the process again and again. Okay, so that's how people earn. So if you are interested in affiliate marketing, I actually got a few. I mean, again, these are ChatGPT, but yes, I understand how they work. ClickBank, you get commission, yeah, share a sale. These are very easy to approve. You can just go in, have a website, get approval. CJ Affiliate, Rakuten, all these are amazing. Amazon, no, because they have been terrible, yeah, to affiliates in the last year after MCO. What I mean by that is commissions are getting lower and lower. Yeah, that's number one. And then they can just cut you off. So they don't actually take care of your affiliates. So if you want my experience, ClickBank, share sales, CJ is good, Rakuten is good. All these three I've not used before. Pepperjam I've not used before. So I use the top three. Go for it. Rakuten I don't use, but I know they're good. Anyway, these are things that for you to take note of. Explore. There's a lot of content on the internet. You can search affiliate marketing, how to do. Now, you can also be a digital creator on Etsy. So I've not sold on Etsy, I'll be transparent with you, but I like what they are doing. So Etsy has evolved to a place where it's only girls, but now they're selling digital content also. So on average, you can see these people just design one time. Now with AI again, you can design all this very, very easily. You can actually ask AI to produce a content planner for you, and look at this here. 1,200 and sold 7 ringgit. So this is this year and next year. So that means they sold for this year. 13 ringgit, sold at 82. This is almost 10,000, 9,800, sold at $10. You take 10 ringgit times 9,008. You understand what I'm saying? This is on a yearly basis. So it's not 10 years, 5 years accumulation. It's 1 year. 9.8 thousand times 10 ringgit. That's what amazing money. You do your maths, right? It's 14,000. And yeah, let's go live and see. So Etsy is something that's very interesting. Again, you can do like this is tarot cards, so different niche, different things again. And I want to tell you this, with AI today, all this can be automated. You understand what I'm saying? You can ask AI to produce tarot cards for you with beautiful designs like this, and then do some research. Go practice, see what people do, follow the niche. As long as there's a niche, as long as same concept as anything, If you can rank on Google, you can rank on Etsy. For example, if I would just type digital journal, okay, so you can see all the starts coming. So whatever keyword you want to rank for, you rank, and that's where you can basically see these people earning money because you will click from here. Okay. Second, if you know how to use paid ads, instead of paying Facebook, paying Google, you can also pay Etsy. I'm very sure it's the same concept, understanding the keywords, understanding the searches. And then what you can do, as long as your paid ads is lower, the cost to acquire one customer is good. Because at the end of the day, look at all these people. Yeah, you can pay for ads, and the ads will come out, and then you'll be on the first page when people search. It's crazy, I tell you, because I was like, this is a good passive income. If I didn't have so many places to explore, this is probably one of the first I will explore also. So this is for you. Explore it on your own. Take a look at it. I think it's good because at the end of the day, I'll show you one. I'll show you one. I was playing with it, but I want to show this with you. Flower images. I was using AI to do this, and then what I realized was I can do this on AI. And then I saw this. It's like he's selling for 5 ringgit. Okay, like AI, right? Digital. But look at the amount, 27,000 reviews. And of course, this for this product is 533 reviews. So assuming 10 people buy, one people give review, easily 5,000 sales from this. I was like, what the heck? I can do this in 5 seconds. So the question is, what do you do? Correct or not? See, the challenge is, what do you do? You see people, it's easy. Of course, let me tell you this. It is easy when you see, but when you do, you need to experience it. I want to give you a disclaimer that I've not done it before. But I know how to do this. AI, correct? I know how to rank SEO. I know how to rank, paid ads or whatever. So to me, I think it's very, very passive income that can be made. But obviously, I can earn much more than 5 ringgit. So technically, I don't want to do this. But if you think that you want to, not bad, right? 5,000 times 5, you get some extra money here and there. Don't do one, don't do two, do 10. It's quite easy to actually build all these things now. And I was like, why not? I give you one more that is amazing. Color book. I know my time is a little bit out, but I don't want to rush. Is it okay if I take another 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, basically 9 or 10? Yeah. Coloring book, yeah, and I also like mind blown with this. So coloring book is amazing. Again, got so many people, and they are starting to pick up traction. So you can see that it's 2003. See, if AI, if I have time, right? If I can do a class on this, it's amazing. You can just produce all this in AI instantly within 3 seconds. You can do all these things, 3 seconds, and then you can sell for $3. And these are people already starting to do. That's why they're getting 20 baskets here, there, 5 shops review. All these are new people that's coming in. Correct? So Etsy is not really that popular in my opinion, but there's a gold mine because if a lot of people are there, competition is high, it's something for you to do. So I was researching all this niche. I'm just giving you as it is. It's fine. Okay. And explore on your own. All right. Amazon Kindle, you can produce with ChatGPT short stories, short books, sell it online. Same concept again, either use ads to promote or you can rank on Amazon, whatever that you type in here. So in this case, I put coloring book. Okay, you can see coloring book for kids, coloring book for adults. All these are niches that you can do. So look at this. Oh, this is amazing, right? Anatomy coloring book. They are sold for 12,482 ratings. So you just times 10 easily, 10 people buy, 1 people give rating, 120,000 sales. So Amazon is different because they only count rating, they don't count sales. Yeah. And that's amazing. 120,000 here. They sold it for e-textbook. $74.99. Now, let's go and read a sample. Okay, let's see. These are samples. Yeah, it's coloring book at $70. Okay, I don't know. I mean, where is it? Okay, let's $65. I tell you, AI can do exactly like this in a couple of seconds. Okay, you just need to get a prompt, ask them to build a brain, and then label it. You can actually do it. Now, I believe all these people don't use AI because they're doing it for a very long time already. But today we have AI, correct or not? So reverse engineer is a good market. See what niche you want to go in. AI has made everything so easy. focus on it. Business. So this is where DMC is also moving into, because we're very actively trading and earning, right? So this is where also we are cutting our videos. That's why we are doing this also. Just to share with you, give you full disclaimer, this video will be put up in YouTube. We'll get views, I'll get paid a little bit here and there, and you get benefit, everybody wins. Does it make sense? So end of the day, that's what we do. But if let's say today I want to put premium content, so for example, if I don't want things to be so saturated on YouTube, maybe I want to teach you the exact way how I make 0 to 1,000 using Kindle, using Etsy, whatever lah, the topic is. Make it a premium account and do a subscription, $50 a month, 100 ringgit a month, whatever is it. It's a good business model because at the end of the day, I'm moving into this. So if you think that everything else is difficult, I think content is something that people will consume. Education is a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, people don't want to search the internet. People value time more than money. So let the experts or the people who are full-time, they go and search the internet like what I'm doing, just give you everything, you just absorb it, and then you pay a small fee for it. And if you can build a community, let's say 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, 5,000, whatever amount of people, and then when you sell a subscription model, it's amazing. Today, I had the opportunity to visit a real life person who's teaching about financial education. So I don't tell you his name, and because I don't want to get into trouble. But it was an invitation based, and he had 4,000 people live, 4,000 people, and he told upfront, at the end I will sell you. I'm not going to sell you anything, but he told upfront, at the end he will sell you things. People still stayed, 4,000 people towards the end, 1.5 hours talk. He sell that for $350. Yeah, $350. Let's assume 10% buys. Just 10% buys. That's $350 times 400. You do the maths. I was like amazed. And that's one time yearly subscription. So it's $1 a day, $365, something like that. It's just $1, but you pay upfront 1 year subscription model. And he can repeat this again and again and again because he has a huge community. So if you think that active income, yeah, but build passive income in the future is possible, do it. So end of the day, as a business owner, even as a business owner, for those who are in business, do not think that trading time for money will last you forever. Because end of the day, you get old, you get tired, you get whatever reason, and you want to rest, you want to exit your business, make sure that you build a system. So a system for businesses is very important, and one of the best model I can tell you is subscription model. So let me know in our group later, in the Telegram group, if you're keen to explore this with me, because I'm still starting up this, I'm still exploring this. So I build a platform, and maybe I can give you all to try first for free, no obligation, see what we can do together, and then if it works, we can expand this more because we are moving into it, and I think this is one of the best ways to build subscription model. And it's very different from any other subscription model because those people are just teaching. But here, Reskill Up, we call it Reskill Up, is based on building a community, marketing in the platform, at the same time subscription based. So it's basically 2 in 1. Let me know in the Telegram group if you're keen on this, yeah? Because just keep that in the Telegram group, let me know. Now, before I end this, I'm just going to ask you first. After I shared everything here today, give you the expectation, some businesses takes 1 year to build, some things takes 6 months to build, and you realize that 6 months to 1 year with zero income, you have to invest your time, invest your money to build all this. Do you still think that passive income is something doable or still a myth? What do you think? Let me know in the chat room. The expectations will be, and I'll end with this slide, and I'll just talk about my Telegram group later. To me, I think it's worth to spend 5 years of building this, not 6 months, not 12 months, 5 years to fine-tune it, to build a system so that the income can last 20, 30, 40 years down the road. And the ability to earn this will give you the financial freedom, will give you the peace of mind because you can duplicate the system. Working for people, working in a business is not duplicable, correct? Because we need to invest our time, and time is a factor to me. When I mentioned about passive income, I told you already, passive income is not trading your time for your money. So to me, I would think that I will spend the next 5 years building this, already started, yeah. And hopefully by then, it can replace my active income. And this passive income, when I have a lot, just like a monopoly game, just like online real estate blueprint, you can use this and build portfolio income, at the same time build passive income. So you can sell it for a higher price, which is very in demand, and at the same time also build passive income. And that's the conclusion of my slides. So again, who are we? We are DMC, we specialize in digital marketing training, and we have short courses, certification, executive degree, masters, diploma, TVET. We work with SEGI, we work with Unimas, and things like that. All right. And our training has practical business projects. We usually practice, test, and then we teach you. We are result orientated. We continuously support you, like what we are doing here live. Yeah. We have recognized certification by colleges, universities, and very flexible kind of learning. That's what we are. All right. And I want to invite you, if you're not here, if you have not joined DMC Champion, I'm just curious, all of you are from here, right? Because we only promote here. Sometimes I promote on my Facebook. But if you have not joined our Telegram group, please come in here, because we add so much value on a weekly basis, and that's what we do. Yeah, we add value like this on a weekly basis. Sometimes it's me, sometimes my partners, sometimes we invite guest speakers to come in, and do join us. Do join us. And can I ask a small favor from you? If you think that what we are doing is something that is amazing, good, please share with your friends. Give them this link, invite them to the Telegram group, and on a weekly basis, they will see this and enjoy. Okay? And yeah, I would like to hear your comment. So if you want these slides, if you think that you want to refer to these slides, it's optional for you. Later, my teammate will post, and then you can reply one thing that impacted you most in the webinar. And if you have one thing that you particularly like, only one, let me know in the group, so that I can customize more trainings for you in the future. Okay. So at the same time, I'll give you all these slides. I'll probably give you my prompts also, yeah, that I use to get the stock, to get all these things, so that you can learn how I do things live, and you can do it on your own also. So that's what we do. All right. So next week, fortunately and or unfortunately, I talked today about community building, doing subscription, right? I want to dive deep into this topic. And I want to focus on community building next week. So same time, I will give you the link. Join our Telegram group. We invite you there, and that's why we can see you. All right. So I think that's all for tonight. If there are no questions, I will end it here. So thank you very much, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.